On pros, this is Mike with another Dirty Promotions video. I'm gonna have two videos here, but one of them is gonna be only on one of the questions that I get inboxed the most about. Well, contamination being number one, right? But the other one is, how do I know when to shrink a site window before application? And I think I've always stated that one of the things that you got to do is read a window. So what the fuck do I mean by reading a window? Reading a window is when you're going to do your either computer cut pattern laid here. If you do, a lot of people don't, we don't. But you know, for 101, 102, 201 tinting, it is very important. If you two-stage, a lot of people at two-stage have a lot of problems with fingers here or here. It doesn't matter because there's, you know, tension in the film. There's like, you know, a curve, and the film is not going to lay properly in a curve. You're going to get a finger, and all the fingers most of the time is always going to come with dirt. When it doesn't come with dirt, you're trying so hard to fucking press it down, you scratch your fuck out of the film. So there it goes. Okay, so two illustrations on how to read a window. One of them, of course, is going to be lay the film on here for starters, right? Clean your window so your pattern doesn't get a bunch of dirt and shit. So get your thing. That film squealed across my hand, huh? So you get this deal going right here. Put this guy out of the way and put enough water on your window and lay this guy on here and observe what goes on. Just let him lay like that. Okay. You can see that the window has no stress at all. Maybe a little kink right there that you see. A kink right here. These are the same kinks like when you press water out this way, you're going to bring this kink over here. You get shit coming from here and you get a lot of dirt. So, and the kink right here. This is not a bad window because we remove seals. We always bring the tension down and we don't get no problems. Okay, that's another trick to getting this without any of this bullshit, right? But let's say 101, you know, you guys are not, you know, you can't handle that. It's cool, awesome. So the very first thing you do when you get something like this, put your film up about an inch or so from the bottom right here, about an inch up, and put all, you know, throw all your pressure down here like this with a squeegee, whatever squeegee you have, like this. Push this guy this way a little bit. There you go. Just kind of seal him there. You see where he went? He went right there. Same thing here. Go ahead and do this. Press this guy down a little bit, straight down, and there you go. There's the finger right there. You see that right there? And create a nice medium-sized guy right there. There it is. And so these are your two pressure points right here. Press water out, not so aggressively, so that you can go ahead and do this right here. Get the water out, put him back where he belongs. The guy that was here, he went away. There you go. He went away because I pressed it down. That's what I call a fake press down. You press it down and the finger momentarily goes away. You think that it's stretched properly. It's not, you know. You do need to take the tension away. So these two things took away all the tension. So we're going to take care of this real quick. And then you can proceed to pre-cut the pattern. Don't do it after. That's another thing. Look, when I did this right here, the film from here moves from being straight to being like this, right? If you are, you know, very advanced guys that have 30 fucking plus years of tinting ask me like, why do you do this first? And I go, haven't you noticed that when you do that last, if you have a perfect straight edge and then you put your pattern here, after, you know, you cut it first and then you heat shrink second. If you have a perfect edge, well, in order for you to create this, you go like this, right? So the edges are going to be now off the top and off here. So it's going to be nice here, and then it goes down here, goes down here, and you kind of like, this pattern, I didn't cut it right. No, you did. But the thing is, you brought pressure at the end. So you do this bullshit first, because when you do it at the end, you're going to end up robbing film from here down, and you're going to have a smaller gap here. And that's just for guys that are superbly fucking anal about quality. That's the reason when you steal film from here and here. Anyway, that's go back to 101, 201. Remove pressure, do this, and then get rid of the guy. I have my Mac tack, whatever modified tack, but I'm not gonna use it. It's not a big fucking deal. Blow air from the bottom. When the film makes contact with the glass, you're done. You don't need to do more, because you do more, it's overstretching, right? I was talking to an individual yesterday about overstretching. See the video, please, because this is just stretch to there, stop. If you do more, on especially on back windows, people blame Hondas and chemicals and black shit because, you know, their windows are doing that. It's just over shrinking. I'll demonstrate another thing of, okay, so I already did the bottom. Now I went to the top and it's pretty much done. Same thing. You got to do it with like real, like, get some air in there and observe real good. It already made contact with the bottom. We're done. So walk it up like this real fast. You're pretty much done. So we're done here. So we get this guy out of the way. There's my great staff over there. Hi guys. Okay. Oh, those are the guys that are way too advanced for my videos. Okay, so you get this thing out of the way. And that's it, man. The rest is just pre-cutting your pattern, which I'm gonna do. I'll do it right here for people that want some tricks on how to do this deal. Get no gap of light and all that. So now we bring him back here to where he was, right there, the bottom ledge. Perfect there on the ledge. I will remove the sweep. You know what? I'm not gonna remove the sweep. I'm gonna do a half and half for my next video. That's what I'm gonna do, a two-stage, what I call half and half. There it is. After I cut it, I roll it over about yay much, and then do this over here. Same scenario. Okay, and then walk them over 1/8 of an inch this way. Now there's no gap here, no gap here. A little bit of 1/8 this way on both sides, and that'll be that, my friend. Okay, so we now, there it is. I hate that shit. Ugh. Okay, there you go. Get them out of the way. And then just finish our cutting here. 2 clicks. I always use 2 clicks, no more. It's not necessary. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about something else while I'm doing this, okay? After I'm done right here. There you go. Okay. A lot of people talk about alphas and this and that, and they dull real quick and all that kind of stuff. A bunch of that stuff, yes, it's true. I'm gonna give you that, it's true. But a lot of guys that really, really, really do not know how to cut this properly. Now, yeah, the angle is, yes, I understand. But look, this right here, the thinner it is right here, it's very thin at the bottom, so it's very fragile. When you guys cut here, and you put a lot of pressure, and do this, as soon as you start doing this with a lot of pressure, because you think that pressure is cutting the film, that's what goes on wrong immediately. As soon as you put pressure, that little thin, frail blade that is straight, you bent it up like this. As soon as it bends up a little bit, then you start getting that all this jagged horseshit cuts, right? Use this here, the top, use it as a guide, because what cuts the film is the sharpness of the blade. So use this guy as a guide and just go straight. Use him as a guide to cut. So this right here is never really being, you know, doing that on the glass, so it won't bend. So if you just kind of like lay this steel right here and then do this straight and use this guy as a guide, it'll cut fucking flawless and perfect and great for a very, very, very long time.